Stress, we all experience it, but how much do we really know about it? In this comprehensive guide, we'll delve deep into the intricacies of stress, covering its causes, symptoms, treatment, and most importantly, prevention. Our goal is to empower you with the knowledge and tools to not just manage stress, but to truly thrive in its presence. Welcome back to our channel, your place for the latest in mental health and wellness. Before we begin, we kindly ask you to support our work by liking this video. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content. Now, let's dive into the topic. First up, what exactly is stress? To understand stress, we must first recognize that not all stress is bad. In fact, some stress, known as eustress, is actually beneficial. This is the stress that motivates us to take action, like preparing for an exam or starting a new project. However, when stress becomes excessive or prolonged, it crosses over to the dark side, becoming de-stress, which is harmful to our well-being. Burnout, a severe and enduring form of work-related stress, is a prime example of the damaging effects of chronic stress. Recognizing the signs of stress is crucial for early intervention and effective management. The first step in this journey is to understand the different categories of stress symptoms: physical, emotional, and behavioral. Let's explore each one. Physical symptoms can manifest in various ways, from headaches and muscle tension to fatigue and sleep disturbances. These are often the body's direct responses to prolonged stress. Imagine someone constantly frowning, their forehead creasing with worry, or picture a person rubbing their temples as if easing a persistent headache. These are the visual representations of physical stress. Similarly, emotional stress leaves its marks. Irritability, anxiety, depression, and even bursts of anger or frequent mood swings are all telltale signs that someone is grappling with their emotions under pressure. Furthermore, a common yet often overlooked symptom is the inability to concentrate, that constant feeling of being overwhelmed or distracted. Picture a student staring blankly at a textbook, unable to absorb the words, or a worker missing deadlines due to a scattered focus. These are the quiet costs of emotional stress. And finally, behavioral changes can be another indicator. These can range from overeating or undereating to social withdrawal and procrastination. Imagine a person seeking solace in food, perhaps gaining weight due to stress-induced comfort eating, or picture someone who has started neglecting their friends and hobbies, choosing instead to isolate. These behaviors are the body's or mind's cry for help, indicating they need support and care. Understanding these 3 C's of stress can help us recognize the multifaceted challenges we face when dealing with stress. It's essential to remember that experiencing any of these symptoms doesn't necessarily mean you're stressed. However, if you notice a pattern of these symptoms persisting and impacting your daily life, it's worth considering whether stress might be a contributing factor. Moving on to the second part of our discussion, let's try and answer the question, what causes stress? Recognizing the sources of stress is vital in managing and reducing its impact. There are 2 primary categories of stressors: major life events and daily hassles. Major life events can be positive or negative, such as getting married, losing a loved one, starting a new job, or retiring. However, it's the negative events that are more commonly associated with significant stress. Relationship issues, including breakups or the divorce of parents, are common sources of stress, especially for younger individuals. The breakdown of a close relationship can lead to feelings of sadness, loneliness, and insecurity. Similarly, the death of a loved one, whether immediate family or close friends, can be incredibly traumatic and stressful. The grief and the sense of loss can be overwhelming and long-lasting. Major events like moving to a new city or a country, changing schools, or even altering one's living arrangements can also be very stressful. These transitions often come with a lot of uncertainty and new challenges that can be daunting. Financial difficulties are a significant source of stress for many, whether it's struggling to pay bills, dealing with debt, or worrying about job security. Financial instability can have a detrimental effect on mental and physical health. Even positive events like getting married or having a baby can be stressful due to the financial burden associated with these life milestones. Daily hassles, on the other hand, are the little stresses of everyday life. These can include minor inconveniences like traffic, work deadlines, or household chores, as well as more serious issues like ongoing arguments with family members or a long commute. The continuous accumulation of these minor stressors can have a significant impact on our overall stress levels, making it crucial to develop effective coping mechanisms. In addition to external factors, internal factors can also contribute significantly to our stress levels. These factors often stem from our own thoughts and reactions. For instance, perfectionism and negative self-talk can turn minor situations into major stressors. Constant negative judgments like "I'm not good enough" or "I always mess things up" can fuel anxiety and make everyday tasks feel overwhelming. Similarly, setting unrealistic expectations, whether for ourselves or others, can lead to unnecessary stress and disappointment. These internal stressors highlight the importance of self-awareness and developing a positive mindset as part of a holistic stress management plan. Stress can come from various sources, but it's our response to these stressors that truly determines its impact. By understanding what stresses us out, we can start to develop strategies to manage and reduce its negative effects. Now, let's discuss the treatment and management of stress. While stress is a natural and sometimes necessary part of life, chronic or excessive stress can be detrimental to our well-being. Therefore, it's crucial to learn effective ways to manage and treat stress. One of the first steps in treating stress is making lifestyle changes. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep are fundamental. Exercise releases endorphins that improve our mood and reduce stress hormones. A balanced diet provides the necessary nutrients to maintain our physical and mental health, while enough sleep allows our bodies to rest and rejuvenate. Alongside this, practicing mindfulness or meditation can be immensely beneficial. These practices help in focusing the mind on the present moment, reducing rumination about the past or worries about the future, both of which often contribute to stress. Another crucial aspect is learning stress management techniques. These could include deep breathing exercises, progressive muscle relaxation, or yoga. Each of these techniques offers a structured way to calm the body as stress response and bring about a sense of relaxation. However, if stress becomes overwhelming, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Therapy or counseling can provide a safe space to explore the root causes of stress and develop personalized coping mechanisms. Various therapeutic approaches, such as cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT), have been proven effective in treating stress-related issues. CBT helps in identifying and modifying negative thought patterns and behaviors that may be contributing to stress. Other evidence-based treatments like acceptance and commitment therapy, ACT, and mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR also offer effective strategies for managing stress. Finally, improving time management skills can significantly alleviate stress. This involves prioritization, delegation, and setting realistic deadlines. Learning to organize and manage time effectively can help individuals feel more in control of their lives, reducing the feelings of being overwhelmed that often accompanies stress. By integrating these treatment and management strategies, one can not only cope with stress, but also build resilience against future stress. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Finally, let's delve into the preventive measures you can take to reduce stress and build resilience. As the saying goes, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. This rings particularly true when it comes to stress. Let's start with strengthening your social connections. Nurturing a strong support system of friends, family, and even colleagues can significantly reduce stress levels. Having a network of people you can turn to in times of need can provide invaluable emotional support and practical help. Next, it's essential to develop coping mechanisms. These are the tools and strategies you use to manage and overcome challenges. This could include journaling, practicing hobbies like painting or playing an instrument, or engaging in physical activities. Having a repertoire of coping mechanisms is crucial for diffusing stressful situations before they escalate. Setting realistic goals is another powerful preventive measure. By setting achievable targets and celebrating your accomplishments, you build a sense of control and competence. Remember, it's not about the number of goals you achieve, but about the consistency and realism of your approach. Practicing self-compassion is also key. This means treating yourself with kindness and understanding, especially during setbacks. Instead of resorting to negative self-talk, practice empathy and forgiveness towards yourself. This can go a long way in reducing stress and building resilience. Lastly, don't hesitate to seek support. Asking for help when you need it is a sign of strength, not weakness. Whether it's reaching out to a friend, family member, teacher, or mental health professional, support can be the lifeline you need to navigate through stressful situations. Remember, managing stress isn't about eliminating all the negative feelings in life. Rather, it's about equipping yourself with the right tools to handle challenges, bounce back quickly, and live a full and meaningful life. We hope this guide has been helpful in providing you with a comprehensive understanding of stress. If you found this video informative, please support us by hitting the like button and sharing it with others. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content on mental health and wellness. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.